Hello everyone, we are the Reading Raptors of Shanti Niketan Indian School. And once again, I am here, Mehak, with another story for you today. And the story is very interesting. Can you guess? I'll give you a few clues. What happens when you feel helpless? You have no one to help. You can't find a way. You want something. Yes? Okay, let's see the name of our story. Today we are going to read the story of the powerful prayers. Yes, we always pray when in need, when in trouble. Now let's see who prays and how strong the prayers of these people are. Before that, let's take a look at the words we're going to read in the story. Now let's take a look at the words that we are going to learn in the story. I will read the words and you can repeat after me. Voyage, voyage. Destructive, wrecked, divine intervention, survivor, companion, guilt, knelt, awe, selfless. Kim and Ray were very close companions. They were neighbors, classmates at school, and later colleagues at work. One day they decided to go on a sea voyage to explore strange lands. They began their voyage in a cruise ship and traveled far and wide. However, in the course of their trip, the weather turned very destructive. The ship was wrecked in the middle of the ocean. Most of the passengers were killed, but Kim and Ray could swim to a nearby island. The island was deserted. Not even a tree was there. Kim and Ray realized that they could not survive on the island without divine intervention. They decided to pray to God. They wanted to see whose prayer would be more powerful. Kim moved to the eastern tip of the island, knelt down and began to pray there. Ray went to the western tip of the island and prayed there. Kim prayed to God to give him food to survive. Surprisingly, he got a pile of food, fruits and vegetables on the seashore. After 2 days, he requested for a beautiful girl as his wife. as he was feeling very lonely on the island. In a few hours, there was a shipwreck near the island, and a lone survivor, a beautiful girl. Kim married the girl. Whatever Kim prayed for was granted to him. Almost a month after the shipwreck, Kim decided to move back to his hometown. He prayed to God to send him a ship to take him home. Sure enough, there came a ship to take him and his wife home. As the couple was about to enter the ship, Kim heard someone speak to him. It was just a voice. Are you going alone, leaving your companion of life here? Kim was surprised. May I know who is this and whom you are referring to? I have my wife with me. The voice said, I am the one to whom you offered your prayers, whom you requested to save your life, and whom you requested food and shelter, and of course a wife. Kim knelt down in awe and said, Thank you, God. Then Kim remembered about Ray, whom he had forgotten all this time. He was overcome with guilt. God said to him, I was not answering your prayers. I was only fulfilling Ray's prayers. He prayed for only one thing. He said, Please fulfill all of Kim's prayers. That was his only prayer. Kim was in tears and rushed to the other side of the island. He realized that he had not even thought about his best friend Ray and was happily enjoying his own life. He could not find Ray there. He asked God, Where is Ray? God replied, I took him with me. The man with the golden heart should be with me. But I will fulfill all your prayers as I promised him to do so. Kim was completely broken. He realized why his friend's prayers were more powerful. It was because Ray's prayers were totally selfless. It was a beautiful story, wasn't it? Now let's take a look at the words from the story and build our vocabulary even stronger. Voyage, destructive, wrecked, divine intervention, survivor, companion, guilt, knelt, awe, selfless. Now let's learn the meaning of the words we learnt in the story. The first word is voyage. An act or instance of traveling. Destructive. Causing or able to cause a damage. Wrecked. To damage or destroy, like how the ship got wrecked in a storm. Divine intervention. A miracle or an act of God. Without a divine intervention, Kim and his friend were having no hopes of survival on the island. Survivor. A person who continues to live despite nearly dying. Companion. One that accompanies another, like your friend. Companion. Guilt. A feeling of deserving blame. Knelt. To fall or rest on the knees. Awe. A feeling of great respect, usually mixed with fear or surprise. Selfless. Concerned more with needs and wishes of others than with one's own. Now let's check the synonyms of some words from the passage. Voyage. The synonym can be journey or a trip. Destructive. The synonym can be devastating, catastrophic. Wrecked. Divine intervention and survivor. So you can find the synonyms of the words on your own. Now let's find the antonyms or opposite of some words. Companion. The antonym is enemy. Stranger. Guilt. Innocence. Pride. A few more words I'll be giving you that you're going to find the antonyms for. Knelt, awe, selfless. Children, you can find the antonyms for these words and note them down in your notebooks. Now let's create sentences for a few words. The first word is voyage. It took a long time to plan this voyage. You remember, voyage means a trip. So thinking of the meaning, you can easily frame the sentences of the words. The next word is destructive. They lost their houses in the destructive storm. Some more words that you will be finding and framing the sentences for are wrecked, divine intervention, survivor, companion, guilt, knelt, awe, selfless. Frame the sentences keeping in mind that the sentences are framed correctly and are meaningful. Now let's comprehend. The first question we have is, Kim and Ray realized that they could not survive on the island without a divine intervention. Justify. Now recall the story and think what happened to Kim and Ray when they went for a voyage. Yes, their ship got damaged and they were lost on an island. Let's try to frame the answer. As the island was deserted and there was nothing at all to survive, not even a tree, so Kim and Ray lost hope and realized they could only be saved by a divine intervention. Here are a few more questions. Let's read through. What do you think about the true friendship with reference to the story? Now you can think about the relation between Kim and Ray and write in your own words the answer. The next question is, write about the experience of Kim and Ray on a sea voyage. Now you have understood and read the story very well. So think about it. Think about the experience they must be having that time and write in your own words. Make sure you frame the sentences correctly while writing. And the last question is, Ray's prayers were totally selfless. Explain. Now we all know that God told Kim that he heard Ray's prayers. Why? Because his prayers were selfless. You need to recall the story and understand why his prayers were selfless and in your own words. You can think of the answers, frame them correctly and note them down in your notebooks. I hope you enjoyed today's story, children. Thank you.